guys, happy Wednesday. Tomorrow is 4th of July. I hope you guys have a great 4th and a happy Independence Day. I probably will be doing a video for tomorrow, but I don't know what it'll be. Yesterday's video, I went a little bit too deep into a topic and I was not comfortable sharing it. I'm just going to be quite honest with you, that's what it is. Tomorrow's video will be me making my laundry soap. So if y'all want to know how to make laundry soap, 202 loads for under 20 bucks. Might want to tune in for that one. It's just something I did as a filler because I don't want to do a video tomorrow. Like, I want to be with my family on the 4th. But you'll still get a video. I've been struggling with some topics that I feel like I need to talk about, but at the same token, I feel like if I just complain about issues, it's gonna sound not like it is. I don't know if you understand that. Like, okay, no marriage is perfect, no family is perfect. Everybody has their quirks. And when I try to explain some of the things I feel or I'm going through, I find myself going into what I consider opinion. Even though it's my opinion, it's still opinion. It's not necessarily 100% true. It's how I see it, but it doesn't make it true. I mean, we all framework things to seem the way we see them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're right. But it's something that's on my mind. I did that thing on Monday morning talking about stress, which was something I learned in my health coach class. And as I was kind of reviewing my health coach information and the ways stress affects the body, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow. You know, I was doing so good between January and March losing weight. And my son came home in April. And ever since then, I have struggled. I've only lost like maybe 20 pounds since then. I lost bulk of my weight in the first 4 months. And then this last 2 months, I have struggled to lose weight. Up, down, sideways. And I've been like, how can I fix my food? How can I do this? I've tried everything, pretty much. I've tried increasing my workouts, staggering them. I've tried intermittent fasting. I've tried everything I could think of, but still couldn't figure out why, if I'm doing everything right, my calories are exactly where I'm supposed to be, why am I not losing weight like I was? And I was like, well, maybe you've lost this huge amount, and you're going down, 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 and now you've hit this point where you kind of got to lose it slower. Like, maybe your body's just not working. I'm taking my medication. I'm doing all this other stuff. Like, oh, you missed a little bit of medication. Maybe you didn't drink enough water. Like, I tear myself up at what I'm doing, which, of course, isn't good because that's stress. But I'm going to give as little bit of details as I possibly can because it's personal. It's my family. And I don't want them, if they watch this, to feel bad. So I'm going to tell you like some of the big trigger things that have happened stress-wise for me. So my son came back home. He was living with his dad. At first, everything was okay. Well, his dad said, oh, yeah, I'll ship out your boxes, which is like all of his personal property, all of his clothes. So he has like no clothes to speak of here. And his dad, as of today, has not shipped those things. And every time he messages his dad either ignores him or, oh, I don't have the money right now. But his dad just bought a brand new truck. So, yeah. It's whatever. But anyhow, so that stressed me out, that my son has all of his personal property at his dad's house and his dad's just not shipping it. Then my son has Asperger's, as my husband. Lovely. My husband just got diagnosed recently, so it explains a lot of things that were annoying me. But, and if you Google what being married to somebody with Asperger's is like, you will see that like 90% of marriages with somebody with Asperger's is involved and divorce. Because it's not easy. It's really not easy. You have to share yourself with whatever obsession they currently have. And if you're somebody that is very emotionally needy, which I can be, it's rough. It's super rough. So the best thing I could tell you is that there are just times where my husband does things that are not normal, I guess you would say. And when I try to kind of be like, hey, this is what I need to have happen, I need your help. If he hears me most of the time, sometimes he doesn't even hear me. But sometimes whatever it is that he's obsessed with that moment is just more important. And it's not that he doesn't love me, because he does. He can't control it. And there's no medication to fix it. So it's not whatever. So that's been a struggle for the last, few years. But, we've kind of got our own flow. And most of the time, we have our moments where I'm just like, I'm done. I need you to help me now. I've kept my mouth quiet long enough and whatever. And I've done that twice since Kenny got home, mainly because Kenny coming home has been an added stressor. Um, Kenny with his Asperger's, he doesn't like to deal with the public, so he really wants a job where he doesn't have to deal with people other than coworkers. He definitely doesn't want to deal with cash handling. He doesn't feel confident enough with cash handling, and he doesn't want someone to accuse him of taking extra money or whatever. He doesn't want to deal with that, and he knows this about himself, which is a great thing. A lot of people don't identify their discomfort with those things. That being said, he applied for one job and then they never called him, and so he just stopped following up on it. And then he applied at my husband's work. Well, they're taking their jolly good time to hire anyone. And my husband has a referral in there for him, so he shouldn't have a problem getting hired. But he's just waiting for this job instead of in the meantime, like going to work at Domino's and making pizzas or something, like something to have an income coming in and to get out of the house. And he doesn't do it, and it frustrates me. And it wouldn't frustrate me as much if he helped around the house, but he doesn't. And so this is the kid who will have a drink, put his cup on the counter, and the next time he wants a drink, goes and gets a new cup, which is something he picked up at his dad's house because it never did it here. Never did it here. Yeah, that's a no in my house, and he knows it. And it's a habit they picked up at his dad's house, and it's whatever. But I don't want to deal with it, And so it's different things that he does. Or if I ask him for help, he'll sneak away as soon as he can. So he'll yeah, I'll help you. And he'll do oh, well, let me carry this to the back for you, and then I'll sneak in his room and lock his door. It's stuff like that. And I realized that since he got home, my weight loss has been very meager. And I have got to deal with the stress level. I've got to decrease my stress levels. So I've been doing some research in different ways. Yesterday I spent a lot of time because I literally had a rant about all this yesterday, which is what I was doing. And I went into a lot of details, and there was a lot of tears, there was a lot of anger. And I thought about it, and I said, I love these people. And yes, I'm angry at their behaviors, but some of it they can control and some of it they can't. And me venting out makes them sound like bad people, and they're just not. And the way I was venting was very negative. And when I look at this past week, I'm like, I fully expect to gain weight this week. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. I have been 400 calories to 500 calories below my daily calories every day this week. I have worked out 30 minutes minimum every day this week doing the DDP yoga thing. I've been doing a harder level than I've been doing in the past, where I've been standing the whole time. Bravo. Yay me. And I've been drinking all my water, and all but one day I remember to take my medicine. So if I gain this week, it is going to be 110% abso-flippin-lutely the fact that my stress level's been through the roof. So let me tell you what's happened in the last week, and that's what I'm going to go with that stuff. Because I feel like for lack of a better word, I feel, what's the word? My soul feels heavier right now, if that makes any sense. So from last week's weigh-in, the day I weighed in, neighbor across the street purposefully yanked my internet wire out, which was I couldn't finish everything I needed to finish for my schoolwork. I had to wait until the weekend to do it, which was I missed church on Sunday. A friend of my daughter's is going through a rough time right now. She just had a baby, and there's some stuff going on with, not baby's healthy, but there's some other stuff family-wise and other stuff-wise that is going on that's really stressing her out, which it should. And I've tried talking to her, and I love her, but sometimes the hard decisions have to be made, whether you like it or not, they have to be made. And I think she's trying too hard to think of everyone else but herself and her daughter. And she says she's doing it for her daughter, but it's not. It's not a healthy situation. That being said, I have really struggled with that over the last week. My daughter's had a lot going on, getting ready to leave and work there, doing some stuff. And I will do a video about why you should not work in China as an English teacher at some point. So I'm trying to prep for her to come, trying to make sure we have the money to go to the Monster X concert in July at the end of this month for my birthday, because we got a hotel room for 2 nights, which comes to like $300. And I wanted to go do stuff while we're there, and I just right now I don't see us having the money for that, so that's stressful. I mean, I wanted to get a Monster X light stick, and then we did have the money for it. Um, it said it wouldn't be here in time, so I couldn't get one, so that's whatever. My husband's son's birthday's coming up. I'm trying to figure out how to buy them presents. Like, I'm trying to get a job, and that one job, like, I think they were screwing with me. I think they were fake. Can't prove it. Um, and I'm just, there's so many companies out there that are fake. They're trying to screw you over and get your information, that it's just so hard to figure out what's a real work from home job and what's a fake. So I'm struggling with that. I really want to get a job so I have something to do, that, I have a specific schedule. I really want to be a TEFL teacher. That's what I went to school for. I paid for a class and I haven't been able to use it at all. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all the information I need for my online school. I've been having allergy stuff happening, which is related to stress, which doesn't help my stress level because then I have allergies. Like, it's not fun. And then, of course, our chicken got killed. I don't know if I've mentioned this. Something snuck in and killed our chicken. Now we're down to one chicken and one rooster, which means when they're gone, now I'll have to wait till next year and get new chickens. So that's sad. But I guess I'll get my back porch back, which is where I like to relax. So win-win. Just there's a lot of stupid little stuff, I mean, the first month's always hard for me because we have all these bills due at the same time. We have like our mortgages due, we just have like 4 or 5 bills that are due, and it means we have to take out some from the week before and all this other stuff, and just it's just so much stuff that had to be done, and it's just stressful. So many things I want to get done, and I just don't seem to have the time. And the time isn't that it's not available, it's that I feel like I can't do these things on my own, and I need help, and I don't know where to go for help sometimes. Because if my husband's having one of those days where he's just kind of in his own thing, I know that I'm not going to get help then. And I know he feels like I boss him around, but it's because I feel like I have to. And it's the same way with my son. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to boss anybody else around. I want to be able to say, hey, can you help me with this on Thursday? Or whatever, instead of being like, hey, can you help me with this on Thursday? You're going to remember, right? Like, I don't want to be that person. And I want to get out of that habit. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to work on my own interactions with my family, but to an extent where I'm also not letting them just not help me. Because that's what I've been doing, and it's not the right answer. Because then when I really desperately need help, I have to be a complete jerk to get it. So I've got to figure that out. I've got to work it out. It's something I'm still working on. It's a work in progress, but I do know this week I have been so stressed out, and I don't know. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going to happen. And it scares me a little bit because I need to fix this. I want to lose the weight. I need to lose this weight. This is not a if, when, whatever. This is a it needs to happen. I'm not. I'm obese. I'm fat. I'm very round. There are balls that look at me and go, whoa, because I'm very large. And I don't want to be this way anymore. I want to be different. And I don't want people to look at me and compare me to some of these other people who have YouTube channels that don't lose weight. Because that is not at all what's going to happen to me. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to fight for what I want. And what I want is my life back. 100%. I need to figure out the stress thing. I've got to address the stress. And if it means telling my family, listen, here's your responsibility in the household, and you need to do this, I'm going to do it. My son isn't very helpful. He likes to sneak off. He likes to play his video games. And that's really all he's counting on. And I'm not going to support him anymore. Like, I just can't. We support him. I mean, we don't buy him clothes and stuff because no. He needs to get a job and buy his own clothes. And he needs to push his dad to mail his clothes here. Like, he's got to be an adult. I'm not helping him. And, there was a time where I told him we'd go to the thrift store and get him a couple pair of jeans or something. He's like, oh, well, the thrift store never has my size. And my husband's like, I'm pretty sure I saw his size, but he said there was none over there. You know, it's just he wants what he wants, and it's just not going to go that way. I don't have the money for really new clothes or anything like that. You know, I mean, it's whatever. I don't know. I'm just I just gotta get rid of the stress level. I gotta bring it down so I can start losing weight again and get back on track and I can get my life back. Because really that's all I care about. And if it means that I gotta push people around me to do better, then I will. You know, people have got to step up. I can't be the only person stepping up. My husband tries, but again, if he has a day where that's not where he's at, that's not where he's at. But I'm gonna have to start pulling him out of it because it's gotta happen. I need people to start stepping up in my life. Period, nutshell. It's got to go. It's got to happen. So anyhow, so that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. Sorry this was kind of long and complaining, but I specifically did not want to do a rant like yesterday, and this still was a little bit of a rant, but yesterday I went too deep, too far, and nothing I've said today is stuff that I would not say to them or haven't said to them. And I don't ever feel it's right to talk about somebody and say something about them that you would not have or have not said to their face. I don't believe in catching people off guard like that. And that's my own personal thing. You don't have to agree with me on that. It's okay. But anyhow, so tomorrow's 4th of July. I will have up my video of laundry soap making 202 loads for $20 approximately. You can kind of change it a little bit if you get stuff at the dollar store. I do mention the one item they have at the dollar store. But you know, Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but Friday, Saturday, we're gonna have a yard sale, so probably be a later video release because I probably won't be recording until we finish the yard sale for the day around noon. So, yeah, we'll see if I'm even breathing at that point because it's gonna be hot, but it's whatever. I need to get my yard sale done. I need to try to get some cash put together so that I know that we have the money put away for Atlanta, and I don't have to feel like I'm pulling money out of the fund of our budget. So, anyhow, y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow, and again on Friday, and again on Saturday, and Sunday I'll be off. So, have a great 4th of July, guys. Bye.